Okay, so I wanted to go through 3 simple stretching exercises that you can do if you're currently feeling tension and maybe some muscular pain around the shoulders and neck. Now this can occur from being hunched around a desk, around a steering wheel, or just prolonged poor posture. Also could be as a result of heavy strength training and not stretching and recovering sufficiently after sessions. So as I said, 3 simple exercises for you to do. We'll talk you through them, but in a general rule of thumb is what we're going to do is we're going to stretch each muscle for around about 10 to 15 seconds, and we're going to use something called the RPE scale, which is the rate of perceived exertion. Scale of 1 to 10, and we're going to look to take the stretch to around about a 6 or a 7, so not too much discomfort, but also not a waste of time either. So the 3 stretches are, I'll use my assistant, Laura. First of all, we're going to stretch the chest. What I'm going to ask Laura to do is just have the elbow on a Swiss ball, but you can also use a chair if you don't have a Swiss ball, and the elbow is going to go in line with the shoulder. Now from here, Laura's just going to drop the chest down towards the floor, so that's going to open up the chest area. Now to intensify this stretch, if this isn't working, but 9 times out of 10, this part here will be adequate enough, you can turn the head away from the stretch and then drop the chest even further. Okay? That is then going to open up the chest even further, maybe even bringing the stretch into the neck, which we're going to move on to in a minute. So 10 to 15 seconds, and then obviously you can move on to the other side, but for the sake of this video, we'll just keep it quite simple. 10 to 15 seconds on that one. That's going to just stretch out the chest, hopefully allow you to feel a little bit more open around the shoulders. And now the second one is going to be a lat stretch. So we're going to come in line with the ball. The ball is going to go slightly in front, thumb facing upwards. So as you can see here, if we just turn the thumb upwards, now what Laura's going to do, we're looking to stretch the lat. The lat attaches up here and goes all the way down. Covers the side of the body here. And it's a main prime mover for any back movement. So if you do a lot of chin-ups, seated rows, bent over rows, pull-ups, those sort of things, these will be extremely tight, but like I said, if you sat around a desk for a long period of time, that would also get tight as well. So what Laura's just doing here is just slowly dropping the shoulder into the floor and feeling the stretch there. Okay? Again, 10 to 15 seconds. You'll get a nice stretch around the armpit, under the shoulder blade. 10 to 15 seconds on one side, 10 to 15 seconds on the other. And for the final stretch, I'm going to ask Laura to sit on the ball. Sit as upright as you can. Okay, now we've stretched the front of the chest. We've stretched the back. And now we're going to look to stretch around the neck and above the shoulder area. So Laura's going to grab her head with her left hand at the top, and she's going to pull slowly away. So as you can see, if we go back to the centre, these are the 2 positions. Okay, now to get the stretch of this muscle here, we need to take these positions further away. So Laura's going to put her hand over the top, pull away. As you can see, there's a good 25 degrees increase there, which is where the stretch comes from. Now, you can intensify the stretch by dropping the right hand down and trying to stretch the area even further than what it currently is. Again, 10 to 15 seconds, hold in the stretch, and then you repeat on the other side. If you try those 3 stretches in the morning and in the evening, you should see an improvement in the level of tension around the upper back, shoulders and neck. So give it a go, let us know how you get on.